It's hard to figure out what games you really want to play each month. Now September's here and new releases are already flying off the shelves. I'm going to give you 3 games that I believe you should buy this month, alongside some honourable mentions. I may turn this into a monthly video, so stay tuned for that. The list of games each month are almost endless, so I'll showcase 2 that I believe could be worth your time. Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 is a shooter hack and slash game brought to life by Saber Interactive with clear inspiration, in my eyes, from the Gears of War franchise. Warhammer is one of the more popular series out there, so expect a decent player count in multiplayer modes across all major consoles come September 9th. Another game I'd like to highlight here is Frostpunk 2, a survival city building game with a very interesting post-apocalyptic premise. Any fan of city builders such as Tropico, City Skyline and the original Frostpunk should have a blast here when it releases on September 20th, barring any further delays. Now, let's move on to the 3 games I believe are a must-buy in September. Astrobot is back to steal the show once again, especially if you're a fan of platformers with a ton of charm. PlayStation's new and lovable mascot returns in an adventure featuring tons of fan service and fantastic platforming compared to the heights of Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Odyssey. A potential Game of the Year winner comes to us straight out of the gate this September, as it's available on PS5 today. The game features stunning visuals, creative level design, and gameplay that fully embraces the immersive power of the PS5 hardware and DualSense controller. One of the best examples of a next-gen game, and a great sign of what's ahead for the future of PlayStation. This is one of the only games this month that we can actually deem a success story, with glowing reviews, award shouts, and fan acclaim showcased everywhere you look. Whether you've been a fan since 2020's Astro's Playroom, the acclaimed VR game Astro's Rescue Mission, or are just jumping in now, there's no better time to experience this series than today. Moving away from the world of PlayStation as we journey to the kingdom of Hyrule, once again for another entry into Nintendo's Legend of Zelda franchise. The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom switches it up this time around as you play the entire game as Zelda, the first for mainline games in the series. Zelda utilises the abilities of the Tri-Rod to create echoes, which are imitations of objects and monsters that can be used to traverse the world and solve puzzles to complete Zelda's ultimate goal of rescuing Link and the people of Hyrule. While the art design is personally not my favourite, it has a certain charm that some fans will love. I'm certainly excited to see what Nintendo can accomplish when it releases on September 26th, only on the Nintendo Switch. Now for the final game on my list, I should really be saying games here, one video in and I'm already breaking my own rules, but September is seemingly the month of remasters, especially the zombie killing variety, so I want to divert your eyes towards 2 that I think will be worth your time. Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster comes to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on September 19th. A described full graphical overhaul of the original zombie slaughtering classic, featuring everyone's favourite zombie slayer, Frank West. Capcom is in top form right now with these remasters and remakes, so I'm especially excited for this one, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they can bring to the table with this much needed upgrade to the original. Lollipop Chainsaw Repop is coming to all major platforms on September 12th. Another zombie beat 'em up and remaster of an underappreciated fan favourite game. The original game was a collaboration between game designer Suda51 and famed director James Gunn, who needs no real introduction here. My experience with the original was very limited, so I'm excited to pick this up for myself for the first time on modern consoles. So these are the games I think you should buy in September 2024. Let me know in the comments if there are any other games you're looking forward to this month, and if you do pick up any of those games I've listed, tell me what you think.